Hi friends, I'm Sai Tithania. Welcome back to my channel Sai Tech Guru. In today's video, I'll try to do the CPU throttling test on the Realme X7 Pro device. As you can see friends, the Realme X7 Pro has got the Dimensity 1000 plus processor. So I've been using this device for the past I think 3 to 4 months of time, and during this time I did not experience any problem with the phone, but still I just want to test this application which is called the CPU throttling test. So a lot of users there did comment in one of my videos that asking me to do a video on this particular phone using this particular application. So same test I did in the Mi11 as well, which has got the Snapdragon 888 processor. So make sure to check that video just in case if you want to know how is the CPU throttling in this Mi11. So same test results I'm going to use, same situations in both the phones. So let me try to quickly open this application friends, and this is the best application which will be definitely showing you the performance of your processor, what it is. So what it will do is that I'll try to use the test for about 10 minutes of time. So for 10 minutes it will try to run all this kind of threads in the background using all the cores which are present, octa core 8 cores it will try to use to the maximum limit. And during this time it will try to do the test for 10 minutes, and during this time it will try to analyze the performance. So how it's handling the performance, it is consistent or not during the time of heavy usage. So let's see friends, for the 10 minutes of time how much will be there. So right now let's take the temperature reading, how much it is. So right now the temperature reading is of only 29 degrees. So try to remember the temperature reading, how much it is right now, 29 degrees. As you can see friends, right now it's trying to increase and decrease the performance over time. As you can see, it's not consistent straight, it's trying to decrease and increase, as you can see friends. So right now I'm trying to use 120 Hz refresh rate. So the performance is not consistent. That's so weird. I'm doing this kind of test for the first time friends. Even for myself it will be kind of new as well. So this is the first time I'm doing this kind of test here. So normally in the phones the performance will be always on the top eye, it will go on the straight, but it's in this phone it's trying to decrease and increase. So I'm using the same settings what I used in the previous previous phones. So in the next videos I'll try to do the comparison side by side with other smartphones, so we'll get to know more details. So let me do the comparison video friends later on using the I think Realme X2 Pro. So I do have the Realme X2 Pro device, so this is a very good example to test the comparison between both the phones. I'll use the Realme X2 Pro side by side comparing using the same application. I'll try to test in that phone. But right now after 1 minute itself the performance decreased below 70%. That's so weird in this Dimensity 1000 plus, and it's increasing and decreasing consistently, as you can see. So again I'll be back friends after 10 minutes of usage of this application. So let's see what will be the temperature after 10 minutes. So if you remember in the beginning it is 29 degrees. So let's see friends after 10 minutes how much the temperature and graph will be there. As you can see there is an immediate decrease in the performance, red color. So again I'll be back explaining about this graph completely. So as you can see friends, the test has been successfully completed and here are the results. So let me quickly show you the results, and before that let me take the temperature reading. So right now it's 40 degrees. So in the beginning if you remember the temperature is about 29 degrees. So right now it increased to the 40 degrees of temperature, and during this time after the 10 minutes of testing, so what the results are really shocking friends, because the phone throttling CPU throttled to the 65% of its max performance. So that is where the performance is after the 10 minutes of utilizing all the 8 cores to the maximum, as you can see here. So these are the results are. So 65% of utilization is kind of disappointing. I did expect kind of close to 75% or 80%, but 65% it's kind of disappointing friends. And I'll try to use the same kind of application in the Realme X2 Pro, and I'll try to compare both phones side by side. So if I do this kind of CPU throttling test in one phone, you may not understand. Maybe if I compare with other phone, you might get a clear idea what's happening in this phone and what is happening in other phone. So we can easily differentiate the process as well. So stay tuned for that video friends. Make sure to subscribe and follow me regularly. I will definitely do the testing on that particular comparison. And thank you for watching, and see you in the next video friends. Until then, bye.